Hey traders, Shane from GMT Futures and FX. Welcome. I'm going to take you through today a look at gold, the gold market, and we're specifically going to look at some of our systems that are trading on gold and how well they're doing, because it's definitely producing some very good profit. And we're going to look at our momentum system and have a look at three of the strategies we're running and rank those systems or those strategies to determine what is our number one ranked system. And you'll be a little bit surprised about which one comes out on top, but some very good profit at the moment. So let's jump in and have a look. Alright traders, we're going to have a look at our three systems today. The first one we're going to look at is system number 7, which is trading gold, and it's titled Gold Low Drawdown because it's got such a low drawdown. And this is version 1.4. So two of the systems we're going to look at are version 1.4 and the other one's version 1.5. They're both momentum strategies, or all three are momentum strategies, and this one's trading from 810 to 1020. Now we'll just have a quick look at the equity growth here. You can see a nice smooth equity curve there. Let's have a look at the overall stats, and what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at each system, and then we're going to rank them best performing to worst performing, and I'll go through the criteria we're going to look at. So you can see the total net profit's 27k, which is fantastic. On this strategy, it's got 392 trades, so it's got a great number of trades, 49%, and this system has an average trade net profit of $70. Now that's very important for us because we want to make sure our average trade net profit is above 50. We've got our commissions built in as well, and if we go right down here, you'll see that that our drawdown's only 1605, so it's a very small drawdown for that strategy. So that's fantastic. So our ratio of net profit to max drawdown is very good on that particular strategy. It's running at 17.2, so that's fantastic. And what I'm going to do now is just going to jump over to system number 5. Again, the older version, so 1.4, and you can see there the actual drawdown on this strategy. We'll just quickly look at the overall performance. This one has got a massive profit on this strategy. Now both of those systems are running from July, so basically the first strategy, system number 7, MSNO7, running from July. This one's running from July as well, but a lot more money, so it's pulled in almost $50,000. We'll have a look at the drawdown. So the drawdown's a bit higher, so it's trading more frequently, almost 4k drawdown, but a $50,000 overall net profit. It's got its commissions taken out. It's got a massive $112 average trade net profit, which is fantastic. So very good. The ratio average win to average loss is 2.58, that's excellent. And if we scroll here, 436 trades, 42%, so slightly less on the win rate. But you can see they're almost 50k in overall profit. So system number 5, from our initial look at the system, looks like it's by far the best strategy because it's got the most money. But in a minute, we're going to break down the criteria we look at to determine how good a strategy is, and we're going to go through that here shortly. So we've looked at two systems or two strategies, MSNO7, MSNO5. We're going to have a look at system number 21 running on gold as well. Now they're all momentum strategies, so they're all based on looking at momentum in the market and capturing those bigger moves. So let me just glide over here to our third strategy. Alright, so our third strategy is system number 21. Now this is a later version of the momentum system. So the first two systems I showed you were 1.4 on the momentum. This is 1.5, so a later version. Some slight improvements to the strategy with a later version, and you'll see here the max drawdown on this one here is 1435. So we're really getting a very good drawdown. Our overall net profit is 20k, so not as much money, but you'll see that it's definitely not trading as frequently. 336 trades, 48%, so the win rate bumps up a bit there. $62 average trade net profit, which isn't too bad. That's what we want it above 50, so that's great. But what's exciting about this strategy here, or these settings, is that the net profit to max drawdown that's fantastic. It's 16.97, the ratio of net profit to max drawdown. So that's really good. So very happy with that. It's almost ranked number one as far as the three strategies, and we're going to go through that here in a minute. So overall, a nice equity curve, very, very few losing months. It's had a massive January, $6,545 it made in January. It hasn't got off to a great start in Feb, obviously, but I'm sure that'll turn around very quickly. But the performance here, very, very good, very robust. Couple of nice 6,000. No, so if we have a look at we'll just jump back and have a quick look at the performance on our other two systems, 5 and 7. So you can see 4,840 for January, that's fantastic. And some big months like November 13,000, October 8, 9. So it's really making some good money consistently. December we'd expect it to be a little bit lower on our performance, and it was, with the volatility down. And you'll see here that the other strategy has been very, very consistent. System number 7, just running beautifully at the moment. Even December pulled in 1345. So 4.5k in January, 4.2 July, August, like just really consistently good months. So that has been very, very good. So let's have a look at how the strategies perform. Now, some of you are actually trading these strategies, and what I wanted to do is just take you through the performance and the ranking on basically how I've ranked these as far as their overall performance since July. So you'll see here that I've broken down them month by month, and obviously January has been a very good month for system number 21. It's definitely been the most profitable of the three strategies, followed by system number 5 and then system number 7. But what I've done here is I've basically, over here, I've actually put down a 3-2-1 ranking based on some of the key elements that we look as far as managing our system and making sure we've got a high performance system. So average trade net profit obviously wants to be over $50. Maximum drawdown, you want that as low as possible. Your profit factor, ideally you want that above 1.5. Your ratio average win to average loss, ideally over 1.5. Then your ratio net profit to max drawdown, that needs to be better than 6 to 1. So you can see there we've got that at 16 to 1 on system number 21. On system number 5 it's 12, and then on system number 7 it's actually 17. So some really good numbers there as far as ratio of net profit to max drawdown. Then on trades, you want at least 100 trades. We've got well in excess of that for all three strategies. You also have your win rate and the net profit. Now you'll see here that looking at the strategies, system number 21 actually doesn't do too bad a job. Its average trade net profit is 67. Max drawdown is very, very small, the smallest of all strategies at 1435. Profit factor 1.8. The ratio of net profit to max drawdown 16.97, and its win rate's 49%. So that's very good. The overall net profit just sitting there at 22k. So that's pretty good actually. Now that gets an overall ranking of 19, and you'll see here system number 5 is even better. The average trade net profit, for those who are trying to push that up as high as they can get it, at 112. Max drawdown slightly higher than I would like it at almost 4k. Profit factor at almost 2. Ratio average win to average loss is 2.58, so that's excellent. The ratio of net profit to max drawdown at 12.43, so probably the lowest of the three. We've got 436 trades on system number 5, 42% win rate, and a massive 48,950 of net profit. So that ranks about second in our systems. Even though it's got a huge profit on the strategy, it's still ranking second because of the ratings we've given the other criteria for our system. Now we go down to our last strategy, system number 7. You can see the average trade net profit 70. The max drawdown 1605, so that's great. Profit factor 1.8. Ratio of average trade win to loss is 1.87. The ratio of net profit to max drawdown 17.27. So that's ranked number 1. Number of trades 392, 49% win rate, so that's fantastic, and a $27,000 overall net profit, which is very good. So coming in second. So overall, system number 7 is actually ranked number 1. So in our January overall system ranking, gold system number 7's come in at number 1 based on our criteria here. We've got system number 5 is at second and system number 21 in at third. So guys, many of you are trading, or some of you are trading these strategies, some of the pro traders are. So it's really important just to work out where your weighting is going to be on your selecting your strategy. Do you want a smaller maximum drawdown? Do you want a system that's producing a lot of profit, higher turnover? That obviously then you'd be looking at system number 5. That's a quick recap of the January results for gold on the momentum system, versions 1.4 and 1.5. Look, if you'd like to become a GMT Futures FX automated system trader, it's as easy as sending us an email at info@gmtfutures.com, and we can pretty much get you started straight away, so you can start using the automation that you're seeing today, and you can start capitalizing on the gold rush that's happening at the moment and using systems either 7, 21 or 5, all producing some very good profit there. So if you want to get started, email info@gmtfutures.com and we can get you underway. You can also call us at 617-336-00875 and speak to Luke. Have a fantastic day and all the best. Cheers.